I used to spend days blaming the algorithm of why I didn't get views on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I'm like, why don't I get views? I'm posting, I'm doing, why don't you just give me a viral video? However, I didn't realize the problem wasn't the algorithm. The problem was me. I was posting whatever video. I had no value in the videos I was posting. So there was no reason for anyone to actually sit down and watch my video. Put yourself in the audience. If you make a bad video, trash video, and someone comes and watches your video and they don't like it, obviously they're gonna scroll. It's the same thing as you. When you're on YouTube, when you are on social media, TikTok, whatever, and you're scrolling because you don't like the video. You're gonna stop on the video that you like. If you don't like it, you'll keep scrolling. Not because you don't like the person, not because you have beef with the person, it's because the person didn't catch you in the first few seconds of the video. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's the problem. The problem was me. Instead of blaming the algorithm, oh, it's just the app, they don't like me, I should blame myself, because at the end of the day, the algorithm wants to promote your video. And the reason being is not because it's a love or a hate relationship. It's because them promoting your video keep people in the platform way longer. For example, Instagram, like there was this funny video I was watching. I kept watching over and over. And then what does that do? That tells Instagram, that tells YouTube, okay, keep promoting this video, because now what this does is it keeps people in the platform. And then the social media, they have ads, right? They put ads and people are more likely to click on the ads, and it's all of these things that we don't usually think of when we're scrolling. We just think of it like, oh, it's just social media, just to have fun, enjoy yourself, socialize. And yes, that is, but in the business aspect of these apps is to really make money, right? To make money. So it's like YouTube helps you and you help YouTube, right? There's people that are monetized once they reach. I'm currently not monetized right now, so I'm making these videos for free currently, and it's okay, you know. But I realized, I'm like, oh, the reason I don't get as much views as I would like, or amount of subscribers I would like, is because the type of content. I even had comments, and I'm just saying this so we can relate back to the video, that like, oh, but I like your videos, but there's no value, there's no like structure, there's nothing that keeps people in it. Because people subscribe either because it was funny or relatable or it has some type of value. And I'm like, oh, you're right. My videos, I might just say something surface level and then you don't get nothing from it. So now I started putting some type of value about speaking about the algorithm. I made like a cooking short, right? And I'm not a cooking guy, but I just wanted to try something different, just to try it out. But I'm like, oh, okay, now I understand. So I have to not just post mindlessly. I have to think, okay, what should I post today? What should I post tomorrow? What should I post next week? What might work? Will these people like it? And I was only thinking about myself. I'm like, what do I like? What do I like to post versus what do you all like? You know, because it's a community. It's not just about myself, right? I might like talking about books, about leaves, nature, right? But no one wants to hear that unless my channel is about nature, is about leaves, and I have a love for leaves. And I can, even if I did like talking about leaves and people like leaves, if it's not interesting enough, if the way that I portray leaves is like it's just this boring leaf that just flies around, no one's gonna watch it. But if I portray this leaf like this amazing thing that plants do photosynthesis and all of this jazz, people will be like, wow, that's so amazing. Like it really helps us in this world, right? So it's way that you portray yourself as well. But I feel like, and if you all are in the same position that you're posting, you're also a small creator and you're posting videos, just post and just try new things, right? Try saying this a little bit differently. Try speaking about different topics. Obviously, whatever you're comfortable and whatever you like, because don't try to twist your morals and everything, because at the end of the day, if people are able to tell. Like, if you don't like talking about something, you try to talk about it. If you don't speak this way, and you try to speak this way because you're trying to get views, or you're trying to, people can see right past, right? Like, if I try saying some, whatever, it's not gonna work, because people are gonna see through. They're gonna be like, this is not Chosen. Chosen Elevates does not speak like this. And I'm like, oh, okay, so now I understand. So that's what all I'm just telling you all is, be yourself, but don't blame everything on the algorithm. It's so easy to blame. We're like, oh, the reason was because YouTube didn't want me to win. YouTube didn't want me to win. Instagram, that's why I didn't get views, right? Yes, timing and that all has a role in this, but if you always blame it on social media, then you're gonna feel sad, you're not gonna feel happy, you're gonna feel like something's wrong with you. If you don't get views, you're gonna put your worth on your views. And that's something that you need not to do, because I used to do that. I'm like, oh, I only got 200 views. No, I'm a failure. Like, this is not for me. I hate myself. It was so many things. Y'all don't know how bad I felt every time. And my followers would stay exactly the same. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? But then I realized when my content was better, or when I had a actually better video, and when I watch, I'm like, oh, I actually like this video. And I even looked in a past video, like someone actually liked one of my past old videos. I'm like, what type of video is, I don't even like this video. Why did they even post it, right? I should be able to look a year back and be like, maybe I don't feel the same way of that, but I still like the video. The video was interesting. The video was interesting enough for me to stay throughout the whole duration of the video, right? Because I think of social media, of you posting, as something that's fun, of course, but as some type of business, right? If you have a business, if you have mentoring, or if you just like posting, it's something that you should be doing consistently. And I do it consistently, right? I treat it like a job, because at the end of the day, if I just post here and there, and people watch my content, subscribe, and they're like, he never posts. I don't want to be that person that I see there's creators that post like a few months, and then they stop for like 8 months and then come back. I don't want to be that. The only way I would do it, like if I quit YouTube, or if I, I'm done with social media, and they just started reading. That's why you heard all of this. But yeah, so that's my opinion. You all can have your own opinions. You all can blame the algorithm if that's what you want to do. But at the end of the day, blaming the algorithm will take you nowhere. Because what blaming the algorithm does, it says, your video is great, there's no room for improvement, I'm gonna keep making the same video and expect the same result, right? Like, I was cold approaching, for example, women, and someone told me, like, if you keep doing the same thing, you get no results, why you keep doing it? And they're correct. Why am I doing the same exact thing and I'm expecting a different result, right? I'm posting the same type of video, no results, and I still post the same thing. I keep posting the same thing, expecting a different result. You study for a test. You study, you fail the next test, you fail the next test, and you keep studying the same way, and you wonder why you fail. You start studying differently, you get a better grade, and you start studying differently again, you get even a better grade, and you start improving, right? The people that are successful, or the people that make progress, are the ones that are not stuck in their ways. They see, like, okay, my way, I like my way, but the way I like is not giving me results. So what do I need to do? I need to change it, do something different, get better results. And yeah, so yeah, that's basically it, y'all. Thank you for watching this video.